Hello, and welcome to a quick walkthrough of our latest themes feature, which allows you to apply custom branding and logos to your presentation polys. So let's just jump right into it. When you log into your web dashboard on this link, you will be presented with a new link on your left-hand navigation menu called Themes. You click on it, and now you will be presented with the themes page overview. Let's quickly go over all the things that you can do over here. You can add a custom logo. You can create your own custom themes, or to make things easier, you can select from one of our pre-built templates over here. You can select any of the single color themes over here, or you can go for colorways, which are gradient themes, and select any of these over here. On the right-hand side, you're presented with a live preview, which will show you any changes that you make over here will show up over here in real time, and then you'll also be able to see what your presentation polys would look like in different question formats. So let's just quickly start by adding a logo. And you can do that by clicking on upload over here, some instructions over here on what the maximum file size should be, and all the formats that are accepted. So clicking on upload over here, and then selecting the file that you want will result in your logo being applied onto your presentation, and you can look at the live preview over here to see what that logo looks like. We can quickly just scroll through all these different tabs to look at different variations of our polys over here. And if you're happy with this, we can move ahead. If you're not happy with this, we can always remove the logo by clicking on this X, or click on Update Image and select a different file if you want to do that. Before we move on to custom themes, let's have a look at the available theme template options that we have over here. So let's select this one over here, and you'll see that once I click this, the preview automatically updates, and I can go through all the different types of polys over here and have a look at these and see which ones look good, which ones don't align with what I have in my mind. And I can look at all of these options, and they'll quickly update the preview and give me a nice overview of what this would look like if I were to apply this. And when I'm ready to apply this, all I have to do is click on apply like this, and it'll apply to all my existing presentations, polys, everything would get updated in real time. And we'll have a look what that looks like in just a bit. Before we move on to that, I'd also like to have a look at the gradient options over here, which we call colorways. So let's click on this one, and you can see that it applies the gradient options quite seamlessly. And you will see that the text also dynamically updates in terms of if it's a darker background, the text will automatically shift to a lighter color. And you will also see that you are able to look at the different kinds of bar charts. Now I can go to my existing polys, click on refresh, and see what the changes that I've made look like. So this is what it looks like. So in this bar chart, we can see that different votes that have been casted or submitted for the specific poly. So the winning vote, or the one with the winning bar, or the one with the most votes, is this one, and this will have the primary color. Um, this will be in the primary color, and then all the rest of the bars will be in the secondary color. Moving on to the open text or the open-ended question type, let's do a quick refresh. This is what it looks like with the new theme applied. Word clouds, again, we do a refresh. And as you can see, we have a white overlay over here just because the word cloud colors, the results colors do change. And to make sure that they're always visible to your audience, we have this applied on top of your background so that there's no issues with the visibility of the results. Moving to Q&A, I'll do a quick refresh. This is what it looks like. And if I go into the expanded view, we remove the yellow highlight so that's easier to see, and that there's no issues with compatibility in terms of the colors that have been selected. Okay, moving back to our themes dashboard over here. Let's have a look now at the custom themes option that we have. So clicking on a new theme over here presents us with a few different options for our custom theme. The first could be theme name. And then we have two options over here, a primary color and a secondary color. So the primary color, again, this is for bar charts, as it says over here. So for the primary color would be the winning vote or the bar which has the highest number of the votes. So let's just have a look at that. So when we click on the color option over here, we have a couple of options. Number one, we can either drag this slider over here and find the color that we want. We can even put in the hex RGB codes over here if we know the exact colors for from our brand palette. Or we could select one of the colors from over here if you want to do that. We can do that too. And for the secondary color, I can choose whatever I wanted that to be. In this case, as you can see, the winning bar has the primary color and all the rest of the bars will have the secondary color. I also have the option to add a light white background overlay on the bar charts to make this more visible. This is an option feature. If this really helps if you have maybe a darker background or colors that clash with your foreground. So we have given this option for you to choose from. And then there's two options for the background too. You can select a solid color again using the color picker. You can choose whatever color you like, or you can also go for an image. Now there's a few options over here, so you can select any of these format types, and you can go with a static image like this one, or you could even go with an animated GIF like this one. So the options are there. It's up to you how you want to customize your presentation and make it whatever you want it to be. When we're talking about animations, you can actually also animate your logo. So for example, if you put in an animated logo, like an animated GIF, that will also appear over here, and you'd also be able to do that too. Okay, so now, if you are ready and you're happy with the changes that you made, you can click on Save like this, and it automatically apply that theme to your presentation. Then you can see that the name that we selected appears over here, and this is the theme that we just created. This is our custom theme. If I go back to any of my presentation polys and just refresh them, you will see that the updates have been applied to all of these in real time. So moving back to the custom themes, you now also have the option to edit this. So you can just click on this edit mark over here, change any of these things, and they again would be applied automatically to your polys. Let's have a look. There you go. So now, if I were to create another theme, I could quickly do that too. And I can make any changes I want. And this would be really helpful if I had multiple presentations and I wanted different branding for each of them or different themes for each of them. Because any theme that I apply right now will apply globally to all my presentations and all my polys. So if I were to have different kinds of presentation with different themes, I could always just create another theme. And when I'm ready to present that presentation, I can just click on apply, and then that theme would be applied to to the whole presentation too. And if I want to quickly move back and forth between themes, I can do that too. I can just click on this other theme, click on apply, and again, you'll see that without any delay, it automatically updates all the existing polys and even the new ones that I make. Another handy option over here is that if I've created this theme already and I want to make slight changes to it, but I also want to keep the original one, I can just click on clone over here and it'll kind of duplicate that theme quickly. And then now I can make all the changes that I want over here. For example, if I just want to change the secondary color to something else, maybe like this, and leave everything as it is, I'll just click on save. And now what it's done is it's updated, it's made a new theme and updated the options that I changed while retaining the original copy itself. So this just saved me a whole bunch of time instead of me having to come and create a theme from scratch, with which has 90% of the same option as the previous themes. And I just want to make a few changes so you can do that quickly too. Perhaps I created this and now I don't like this anymore, or maybe I want to change this, and I'm going to create a completely new theme. So I don't want the previous one at all. I can just click on delete from here, and this theme will be removed from this view. It will be permanently deleted. Keep that in mind. Once you delete this theme, it cannot be recovered. So please note that while deleting any theme. Okay, now let's look at our poly which we've embedded into slides. So let's look at this one first. We'll have a look at this to see the default theme, uh, which has been applied to the slide. And now let's make some quick changes. Let's apply a new theme. Let's go with this one. Perhaps let's go with this one. Click on apply, go to slides, and now when I go into the slideshow, you will see that the new theme has been applied like this. And I can look at other variations of this. So for example, let's look at the word cloud poly. There you go. Again, we can see the white overlay, so that your option, the foreground does not clash with your background. And let's just have a quick look at the Q&A too, what that would look like. This is what the Q&A list looks like. And if you go into the expanded view, this is what the expanded view looks like once we've applied the themes and the logo too. And that's it. Thank you very much, and happy poly